Trisha and Jason. Hi, Tim. I want to pull really quickly just to see, like, I just want to see what's going on with Trisha and Jason. Oh, the Lover's card is upright. Oh, this is, like, not that big of a deal, you guys. I know it sounds like a big deal, but it's not. Yeah, it's not as big of a deal as they're trying to make it seem. The Lover's card is upright, so they're still together and there's still strong love. The Six of Pentacles says she's got dependency issues. That's really what it is. Sometimes the Six of Pentacles is like, you know, money here playing a role, but for the most part, I mean, obviously money plays some part of a role because it's what they do for a living and they make money off of it. And I do think that's a valid sort of aspect of their relationship, but the Six of Pentacles here mostly translates to dependency issues, which we kind of are already aware of, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's in the past. So I think she's actually working through it a lot better. Definitely think she's working through it a lot better. But just to let you guys know, if the Lover's card is upright, that means that he's just as codependent as she is. So he's not an innocent little angel. He's just as codependent as she is. The Magician is reversed, so there's a little bit of miscommunication. And the Nine of Wands is the shitstorm. That's the eye of the storm. Things will get worse before they get better. So they'll probably have another big fucking fight because of this. I really think that Jason says one thing and does another. And for Trish, because she's a Taurus, it's driving her crazy. This is a common problem with Taurus and Gemini. The Empress is upright, so that's definitely Trish, okay? That's also about nurturing, and it's about commitment. And we see the Two of Cups reversed, which is the bond between the two of them. One person is more in, the other person is more out, and the Death card, which is changing direction. I really believe that Trish is not as into him as he is into her, but she doesn't feel it, which is what the problem is. You guys, he likes her more than she likes him, and she doesn't realize it. The other thing is being a mother is very important to her, and there is an aspect of her that is willing to sacrifice that to be with him. However, I do not think that this will last for much longer. Her incessant need to sort of like do anything for him, it's starting to get to the point in their relationship where she's going to start to put her foot down and say, I want this and I need this. Like, I need this, I want this. And motherhood might actually be a deal breaker for them. That's something they'll have to decide because the Death card is there, so it's obviously a big decision between the two of them. But Trisha is going to start to be a little bit more assertive in what she wants out of the relationship. So the boundaries are going to start to form. This is normal for a relationship, especially when they've been together for as long as they have. But yeah. Now, this card here, the Four of Pentacles, is a selfless card. This means that I actually don't see either one of them like trying to take from one another. If anything, they're both extremely generous and they're both giving each other what they need. The Hermit card is about introspection and isolation, but it's also about feeling alone. And then the Seven of Wands is like an underdog card. It means like, not really sure if I want to fight for this. The both of them are giving each other what they need and what they want. However, for some reason, it's not really effective. Think of it as like a costume that they're both wearing, but neither one of them are kind of like that. Like their relationship is a costume where it's like it's working and it's there, but they're not feeling it. And I think that's mostly in part of the fact that they're not really bonding in the way that they need to. Like, it's very much like we go and do things together, we spend time together, but the emotional bonds that form and make, you know, people feel secure are not there, and we're not really fighting for that, and that's the issue. I did pull the Emperor. The Emperor is obviously Jason. We see Emperor and Empress, so that's good. Again, two of the same suit. But I pulled the King of Pentacles, and I pulled the Justice card reversed. The King of Pentacles is about career, and the Justice card is reversed. I honestly feel like Jason is a little bit, how do I put this? A little bit concerned about his image, because that's his career and that's his stability. And the Justice card being reversed says that he's going to start to slowly think that Trish is a bad opportunity for him. Page of Swords is a regret and a decision. The Six of Swords would be the internet reverse. It's also about change reverse. And the Two of Pentacles is about an equal, even business exchange. So I do think that he needs to reassess his boundaries, and he's going to start to reassess his boundaries in how she impacts his own business. The Four of Wands is their environment, so it's not that he doesn't like her around him. It's just that he's a little bit disappointed, and he wants to sort of distance himself from some of the things that she does. This is going to be the biggest fight that they have. This will be the shitstorm that they have. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be about how she affects his image. I'll pull some oracle cards. But that kind of is ridiculous, but you know, that kind of doesn't surprise me with him, because he's so... You have to understand something. Jason is so focused on money, and he's so focused on stability, that he's not allowing himself to feel. And if you don't allow yourself to feel, and this is a common problem with people who are Geminis or Gemini cusps, if you don't allow yourself to feel, it's going to be impossible for someone like Trish, who has a bunch of insecurities, to feel it, because you're not feeling it. So if you're not feeling it, but you're saying it, she's hearing it, but she's not feeling it, because you're not feeling it, you're just speaking it. And that's their issue. That's the issue between the two of them. Yeah. So Mercury is communication. Right? So again, he speaks it to her. But Uranus is about unpredictability. Sometimes he says one thing, sometimes he says something else. Sometimes he contradicts himself. I said that at the beginning of this reading. He'll say something and then all of a sudden switch up. And the Cancer card says that he needs to learn to be more nurturing and more sensitive and be more vulnerable with his emotions. It's triggering Trish. That's what's triggering Trish. Like I said before, he likes her more than she likes him, but he's afraid to feel it. He literally will not let down his walls.